Saudi Arabia has recently announced an ambitious plan to build the biggest and most absurd megaproject called the Mirror Line. This project is spearheaded by the country's crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman, who aims to construct two 500-meter-tall parallel skyscrapers stretching across 170 kilometers of mountains and desert terrain. The project's goal is to create a linear city capable of accommodating 9 million residents. The plan is to start at the coast of the Gulf of Aqaba in the Red Sea and cut through the country, reaching into the mountains and desert terrain. The two facades will be connected via walkways, and the interiors will house public parks, offices, and homes on top of each other. Saudi Arabia's Mirror Line plan is part of a larger initiative called Vision 2030, announced in 2016, to reduce the country's dependence on oil and diversify the economy towards tourism, technology, and other sectors. NEOM is a futuristic smart city that is part of this initiative and comprises three massive megaprojects, including the Oxagon, a floating, 8-sided industrial complex that will serve as a port for shipping routes through the Red Sea. The city will also have a major outdoor skiing destination called Trojena in the Arabian Peninsula, where entertainment and events will take place throughout the year. However, the Mirror Line is the most extravagant of these plans. It is composed of two 500-meter-high buildings that will run parallel to each other across 170 kilometers of desert terrain. The plan is to stack the infrastructure of a normal city vertically on top of each other, and the city is designed to be 100% sustainable and feature the most modern technology. The residents will be fed through vertical farming, integrated into the 500-meter-high walls. The structure will also include a marina for yachts and a sports stadium built up to 305 meters above the ground. Saudi Arabia's crown prince has called the Mirror Line a revolution in civilization. However, it remains to be seen whether it is possible to build it by 2030, as Saudi Arabia plans, and move in more than 1 million tenants. The Mirror Line is unlike anything ever built in history, and the Jeddah Tower, which was supposed to become the tallest building in the world, remains on hold and only reached around 1/3 of its originally proposed height. Therefore, it is unclear whether Saudi Arabia will be able to fulfill the promises made by the Mirror Line project. Saudi Arabia's recent track record when building extraordinary skyscrapers isn't great, but the Mirror Line is intended to rebrand the country's image, which has been associated with oil for decades. Projects like the Mirror Line are designed to attract international attention, and Saudi Arabia wants to be seen as a country that has much more to offer. It is also seen as a research project for alternative city structures and modern transportation concepts. The Mirror Line is a highly ambitious project that aims to redefine what is possible in architecture and city planning. However, it remains to be seen whether Saudi Arabia will be able to turn this project into reality. Nevertheless, it is a part of a larger initiative by the country to reduce its dependence on oil and diversify its economy. While it may seem like an outlandish idea, the Mirror Line could have significant implications for urban development, sustainability, and technology if it is ever built. Some critics have also pointed out the potential negative environmental impact of the project. The construction of such a massive development would require significant amounts of resources and energy, and the sustainable features of the city may not be enough to offset this. The desert terrain also poses challenges for water and resource management. There have also been concerns raised about the human rights record of Saudi Arabia, and the treatment of migrant workers who may be employed to build the city. The country has faced criticism for its restrictive laws and practices, including the treatment of women and the LGBT community. Despite these criticisms, the Mirror Line continues to generate interest and speculation. The project represents a bold and ambitious vision for the future, and could potentially transform the way we think about urban planning and sustainability. Whether or not the Mirror Line becomes a reality remains to be seen. The challenges of building such a massive project in a short amount of time are significant, and there are many questions about the feasibility of the plan. However, the Mirror Line represents a fascinating glimpse into the future of architecture and urban planning, and could inspire new ideas and innovations in these fields.